morning. I'm going to try again. I just tried to do a live broadcast and it went all horribly wrong. But yeah, difficult day really for me. We moved in this house in 2014. I left Cornwall. Couldn't bear to be there any longer after what I'd experienced with the elderly care sector. I just wanted well, leave it all behind and walk away. Every time I saw a Cornwall care van, I had a panic attack. There's nothing I could do to help people down there, and I did my best. So I moved away for new beginnings. So here we are. I moved in October 2014. We're now middle of 2017. I still have the paperwork on my office floor from when we moved in relating to Cornwall Care. I can't move on until all this is cleared. This is a really difficult video to make. I've made a first legal attempt at trying to get justice with Cornwall Care, and that's fell flat on its face recently because we need an expert medical person to look at the case notes. Well, we haven't got the money to do that, so we're stuffed, so I've had to let that go. I haven't really focused too much on Cornwall Care since 2010 because I felt, what was the point in doing that? That would only affect one home. I wanted to change the world. I wanted to keep all old people safe in care homes. Sorry. Anyway, I know I have to clear the decks in my house to move on with my life, and I couldn't even bear to put my hands on the paperwork for Cornwall Care. So anyway, today I have, and I've made a decision. This has to be the week. The Cornwall Care stuff and the Barchester Mount Tryon paperwork is all put in boxes and it goes in the roof. So this is the Cornwall Care pile. That's 7 years of trying to get justice and proving their neglect, as well as the hundreds, literally hundreds of emails between Cornwall Care and CQC. Nobody would do anything. And then we move on to the Barchester lot. That's just one lot of care notes over the last 12 months. I haven't even took them out of the bag. I can't bear to look at them. I know if I take Barchester on, it's going to kill me. I could be years trying to get justice, admit that they were neglectful. What will it change if I do that? Absolutely nothing. And I will have sacrificed more years of my life. I'd have sacrificed more years of my life for what? It isn't going to keep any residents in Barchester care homes safe. Simple as that. Hi Leslie, I'm persevering with the Periscope video blogs, and it's a difficult one today, but it's it has to be, some things have to be said, and people need to see me like this. I'm not always the strong person that people think. So yeah, I cannot face going through hundreds and hundreds of emails, of letters, reading all the bullshit that's been fed to me. All these people know what's going on. Andrea Sutcliffe, all the politicians, the ministers, the MPs, all these people that I've met, they all know. Nobody gives a shit, basically. And I think a lot of you can relate to it. And I'm sorry to swear, but it's just how it is. I do not know how all these people who know what is going on, who will not help us to stop it, sleep at night, because I know many of us can't, which is why I see a lot of you online in the middle of the night. You know, we're all volunteers. We speak our truth to get justice and to expose what is happening, because it's from here, because we genuinely care, not because we're being paid to do a job. and all the people that are being paid to do the job aren't bloody well doing it. I haven't got any answers. People come to us wanting all this help. I don't know what to do to help you. And I'm just sorry. I truly believe there is nothing any of us can do to improve elderly care other than create our own system. The people have to take control of this. Now, I don't know, Lisa Smith, are you online at the moment? Lisa's put a pledge out there wanting families to come to her. She wants to get you all together to be a strong voice. I've tried that, and 8 years I've been trying. I haven't been able to get it. Now, I have ministers, I have to share this with you, I have ministers say to me, well, where are all these people then? Because you're coming up here telling us there's all these people, where are they? And we all know they know what's going on. But I have said to them, people are either so damaged by what has happened to them, they've nothing left to give. They're totally, their lives have been destroyed, they're on their knees. Either that, or the person that they were shouting out for has died, and they then say, I never want to hear the word care homes again, just don't, just keep me out, I want to rebuild my life. So that is why I feel really humiliated going up and down to Westminster, to be quite honest. It hasn't been the glamorous journey. I've had people attack me online, and I know about things that have been said about me. This hasn't been about Jenny Moore and it's only my voice matters. I've tried to go up there to be a voice for people who aren't strong enough, and it's made no difference. So I would like you all to get behind Lisa Smith. I need you all to unite. Alistair Burt, in his social care debate, he said, can all campaigners come together and unite and be a voice? So please put all the egos aside, all the I want to be the one that does this, and just get together. And we've got to make the government realise that people do care about this, but they don't, the public don't revolt against what's happening. Firstly, they don't realise the extent of what is happening, because the sector and everybody else are covering it up. I've totally forgotten what I'm going to say now. I've lost my train of thought. But if people don't speak out, politicians think that nobody gives a stuff, so there's no votes. It's not a vote winner. You know, everybody's talking about housing, about employment. We've seen about the Grenfell fire, you know, the Grenfell Tower thing. You know, they're all going on about inspecting and regulation. Well, what the hell's happening in elderly care homes then? CQC are turning a blind eye to what is happening, even when they have photographs, secret recordings, people knowing, letters from dietitians stating that residents are not being given adequate food and drink. They still do nothing. Local authorities go in the homes then, and they look at the paperwork where the notes clearly show that these people are not getting adequate fluids and nutrition, and they turn around and say there's nothing wrong with the home. So we have the same issues. You know, I look at Hillsborough, we've got all these tragedies. This all crosses over with what we're saying about elderly care, and yet nobody wants to talk about that. We have to make them want to talk about it. So anyway, today, going back to that, I'm putting all my paperwork, I'm making a start today. I'll have to do it slowly because it's just too much. And I'm boxing it all up, and it's going in the roof. And I've got 3 years from the date of Rose's death if ever I want to take action. So I need to do that. And if something happens with Barchester or Cornwall Care or whatever, and I can produce paperwork to help, or any of you have a situation, it's there. I'm not burning it, I'm not getting rid of it, and I can refer to it. So yeah, so it's massive really. It's not saying I'm giving up. I still care. I'm not turning my back on you, or I'm not neglecting you. I just want to save everybody, and the reality is I can't. This week, SEEP Advocacy Services have emailed Your Voice Matters, and they wanted us to do a joint project together, offering advocacy in care homes. Well, it isn't funny. As I say, it's a joke. It isn't bloody funny. You know, and they're saying they want to do it to help CQC inspections. What the hell? You know, these people, these organisations, they haven't got a bloody clue, as well-meaning as they are. They haven't got a clue. The manipulation, the deception, and they really haven't. So I've said no, because I could give my time to that. I know that will not change anything. You get an advocate in there who's like us, like say you and me, Leslie, or anybody else. We go in and we're pointing out what's going wrong. We'll be banned. Simple as that. And so there's nothing that anybody can do to help us. So no, I'm not going to waste my time. And I think we all need to. I know a lot of people are really struggling at the moment. I don't know what's happening, because we're all like it at the same time. But I'm feeling to fight this. It's almost feeling like a wasted energy. I think we need to use that energy in a productive way. I think we need to. I see, Leslie. Yeah, we all ground down with it all. And I think, Leslie, it's deliberate. Whether they have some sort of, going a bit conspiracy theorist here, but whether they have some sort of psychologists who do personality analysis on campaigners like us and families, see how long they can keep us going until we're on the floor. They know that, well, they rely on the fact that we'll go away. We can keep fighting and fighting, but at what cost? You know, we have then also become a victim of the care home sector. Not only our loved ones, but we have as well, and our families, because they have lost us to our fight. And I think we need to unite. I say, get behind Lisa Smith, because I can't take that on anymore. I've tried, and I haven't got the energy anymore. So get behind Lisa Smith. I think, Leslie, you may be connected on her Facebook page, hopefully now. We need to create the new. We can never change what is happening in care homes. Forget all these initiatives you're seeing. It's all bull, really. It's a smokescreen to make you think that they're doing something to make it better. They can't. Get together. Set up your own home care agencies. Set up your own care homes. I don't know anything about cooperatives. Maybe somebody could look into that. Get together, form your group, or individual groups around the country. Take on the system. Create a parallel care system to give families a choice of where they can place their loved ones if they need 24-hour care. Because for me, that's the only way I can see this. And we know then the people at the top are people like us. We're not corrupt, we care. And we want a better future for us and our children. Simple as that. So, anyway, thank you for joining me, Leslie. I don't think it's been a very good video, but yeah, it's really, really hard. And I feel like I've lived, well, since this computer, I've been living my life through a computer screen for 8 years, and I miss people. I miss human contact. I need to get that back in my life, and I also need a life where I'm not in conflict with everybody all the time. I've just finished my Reiki 2 course to try and get some balance back. I'm looking at setting my own business up, where hopefully I'll be meeting people who actually are coming to me to help, who want to feel better, instead of every day waking up and I'm in this battle zone every single day for 8 years. You go on holiday, you're at a school sports day, you're at a play, you're watching a film with your family. It's always in here, it never goes away, and it's destructive. And I'm saying no more. So I'm dipping in and out. I'll do what I can. As you all know, I deregistered as a community interest company in February. We weren't getting many donations and things, and I couldn't do this. Ian works full time. I was already working, as many of you know already, 80 to 100 hours a week unpaid, and I have done that especially over the last 2 years after going to Parliament and trying to do the work with that. And I just look back and that's better, sorry, I lost you there. Yeah, so I can I'm reflecting on that time, and I am not prepared to spend the next 8 years sitting on this chair ranting on social media. You know, we will carry on exposing what is happening, because if the stories aren't out there, people forget, as we all know. So we will keep churning the stories out. My focus now does have to be on setting my business up, so I've got some nice stuff going on just to get me well, and I will be still there in the background, but I seriously, I just can't do this at the intensity that I've been doing it. So I just hope you'll all respect that decision. It's a tough one. So I feel like I'm trying to come off some sort of hard drug or something because I care so much. Thank you, Leslie. Yeah, it's yeah, my new venture. I'm not saying it's easy. I don't actually know where I've found the energy. I finished my course yesterday. I don't know where I'm finding the energy to do it, but I know I have to take these steps to make changes, because I will be still sat here in another 8 years posting press releases on social media that doesn't change anything. So I know Leslie agrees with me. We have to get people united. So please put egos aside, differences aside, and just do it. Lisa, set up your own home care agency, get some good home care going out there, and people need a bit of hope, and at the moment we haven't got any. There is no light at the end of that tunnel, and somebody, I just want you to light that little candle and give people that bit of hope, and then it will grow. So anyway, I'm going to crack on and clear all this rubbish and put it away. I am going to do, there's other ways I'm thinking of doing. I'm going to do a page on my website about what's happened, and I can always pop that link up now and again and name and shame the people that have done this to me and my family and all the other residents in the care homes that I've tried to help. So there's other ways we can keep chipping away and just be a thorn in their side, but to take them on a full-on fight, all we're doing is killing ourselves, because it isn't going to change anything for anybody. And I know for most of you it's not about compensation, it's about justice and accountability, and I can't see any of us getting that. I don't want to be all doom and gloom, but I really don't. So anyway, we need to start getting strong, people, and this is what I'm doing with my Reiki now. Hi Stephen. That's part of my Reiki journey. I'm not a religious person, I don't follow any beliefs, and this is all about energy, and I've got to get my energy up because I'm down there. And I don't know, as somebody who's founded Your Voice Matters, I think maybe over these years I've felt people forget I'm no different to any of you, and that's why, although this video is probably going to come across really bad, I need you to see I'm just like all of you. I'm not special, I'm not different, and I've tried. So just hang on in there, folks, and I hope my next video will be a bit more uplifting, and I'll be making some progress. Leslie, yeah, it's in the blood, it is. We try and we walk away, but we can't. Yeah, we get drawn back in, and from February that was it for me, and I've been getting sucked right back in again, and I've got to break the habit, and I'll pop up now and again and see how you all are, and but say, Lisa Smith, just please get everybody together and do your stuff, girl, and lots of love to you all. Okay, take care, bye.